Abigail, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. And beware of it, child. To God every soul is precious, and his vengeance is terrible on that who take life without cause. Is it possible, child, that the spirits you have seen are illusions only? Some deception that may cross your mind when...
This is a base question, sir.
Child, I would have you consider it.
I've been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I've seen my blood running out. I've been nearly murdered every day. I've done my duty pointing out the devil's people, and this is my reward? To be mistrusted, questioned, denied like a...
Child, I do not mistrust you.
Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think it to be so mighty that the power of hell might not turn your wits? Beware of it. There is...
What is it, child?
I know not. A wind, a cold wind has come.
Abby!
They're pretending! Run or touch her.
Mary, do you send this shadow on me?
Lord, save me!
I freeze! It is a wind!
Abby, don't do that!
Mary Warren, do you witch her? I say to you, do you send your spirit out?
Let me go, Mr. Proctor! I cannot!
Heavenly Father, take away the shadow.
How do you call heaven?
Whore! Whore!
John!
What are you about? Take your hands off her.
It is a
Whore!
Man, what do you?
Now she'll suck a scream to stab me with, but
You'll prove this. This will not pass.
I know her, sir. I know her.
You are a lecher?
John, you cannot say such a whore for you knew me the way you think you do. In the proper place where my beasts are bedded, on the last night of my joy, some 8 months past, she used to serve me in my house, sir. And a man may think God sleeps, but God sees everything. I know it now. I beg you, sir, I beg you, see what she is. My wife, my dear good wife. So, cast her out on the high road. And being what she is, a lump of vanity, sir. She thinks to dance with me in my wife's grave. Well, she might, for I thought of her softly. God help me, I lost her. I know there's a promise in such a sweat. But it is a whore's vengeance, sir. I know you must see it now. I set myself entirely in your hands. I know you must see it now.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this?
If I must answer that, I will leave and I will not come back.
I made a bell of my honor. I have rung the tomb of my good name. You must see it, Mr. Danforth. My wife is innocent, except she knew a whore when she saw one.
What looks do you give me? I'll not have such looks.
You will remain where you are. Mr. Paris, go into the court and grab Miss Goodwife Proctor.
But, Your Honor, this is all
Bring her out and tell her not one word of what's been spoken here. Let you knock before you enter. Now we shall get to the bottom of this swamp. Your wife, you say was an honest woman?
In her life, she had never lied, sir. There are those that cannot sing and those that cannot weep. My wife cannot lie. I have paid much to learn it, sir.
And when she put this girl out of the house, she put her out for a harlot?
Aye, sir.
And she knew her for a harlot?
Aye, sir, she knew her for a harlot.
Good then. And if you tell me, child, you were for harlotry, may God spread his mercy on you. Hold! Turn your back. Turn your back. Do likewise. Now let neither of you turn to Goody Proctor. No one in this room is to speak one word or raise a gesture. A or nigh. Enter! Come here, woman. Look at me, not at your husband. My eyes only.
Good, sir.
We are given to understand that at one point you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her? You look in my eyes and not at your husband. Now, the answer is in your memory, and you know how to give it to me. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me. And my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you?
She were
Look at me. Was she slovenly? Lazy? What did she do?
Your Honor, in that time, I were sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man, and he's never drunk as some are, nor wasting his time at the shovel board, but always at his work. But in my sickness, you see, sir, I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought my husband was doing something wrong, something turning from me and this girl.
Look at me.
I, sir, Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I came to think he fancied her, and one night, I think I lost my wits and put her out on the high road.
Your husband. Did he indeed turn from you?
My husband is a goodly man.
Then he did not turn from you?
He,
Look at me. To your knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer my question. Is your husband a lecher?
no, sir.
Remove her, Marshal.
Elizabeth, tell the truth.
She has spoken. Remove her!
Elizabeth has confessed it.
Oh, God!
She only meant to save my name.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you, stop now before another is condemned. I may show my conscience to it no more. Private vengeance is working through this testimony. From the beginning, this man has struck me true. By my oath to heaven, I believe him now, and I pray you call back his wife before we...
She spoke nothing of lechery. And this man has lied!
I believe him. This woman has always struck me false.